Welcome back, and over the same topic, we're very delighted to be having with us live over the phone Dr. Amany El Shennawy, which is a civil society expert. Good morning, Dr. Shennawy.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Of course, it's a real pleasure to have you. Let's talk about the initiative. We're all one, according to directives of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and implemented by the Ministry of Interior, now in its 26th phase now. This initiative is supposed to control price hikes. It's supposed to also end the monopoly and also to regulate the market when it comes to the hikes of prices, the ups and downs, and also chaos when it comes to imposing very high prices in an unofficial way. If you like to elaborate.
The initiative of كلنا واحد, or we are all one, is a very good initiative that was initiated by the Ministry of Interior, and it regulates the prices all over Egypt with more than 1,000 outlets that sell goods in prices that are reduced this time, the 26th phase of the initiative. It's up to the discounts are up to 40% in all the outlets. So it sells goods that are very beneficial to Egyptians, and it regulates the prices all over Egypt in a very good way between the outlets and the stores, the ministry, and the citizens.
Right. So how are national initiatives like that strong to be able to stand up to the challenges imposed by the greedy people in this particular business? How is it going to secure for the low-income brackets their products, the things, the commodities that they would like to consume? Do you think it's going to be sufficient enough? Do you think this particular initiative should be supported by other ministries, by other members of civil society, so that it could be sustainable?
The initiative is very successful because it is a win-win initiative between the stores, the big chains, and the ministry in order to give the benefits to the citizens. The big stores and the chains are offering discounts that are up to 40%, and they do sell more. This gives them great profit. As for the citizen benefits from the discounts and from the good prices of commodities and food and everything. And the ministry takes care of the prices, and that is regulated. So yes, it needs more support from everyone, and people are demanding more outlets all over Egypt. We have more than 1,000 outlets now, and they are near the people everywhere. Either they are the stores themselves, the chains that open for people to go, and the participating chains that open their stores for people to go and buy with those good prices, discounted prices, or they are outlets and stands in the street that sell the goods for people in the good prices. It needs our support, and it's very beneficial for the people everywhere.
Right. Of course, the civil society and its projects are part and parcel of what the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi is directing ministries to do. Like We're All One, for example, this initiative. It could be very inspiring for members of civil society. So in your own perception, how does civil society support national initiatives like for example, We're All One and Decent Life, and other initiatives as Takaful and Karama, the Solidarity and Dignity Program. So where is your role as civil society in initiatives like that? Let's take, for example, We're All One initiative.
The role of civil society is mainly an awareness role that first relies on initiatives like كلنا واحد, guiding people to go and buy in better prices, and to know that there is an initiative going on there, and to guide them to the outlets that are near them. In all the initiatives that you said about being partners together with the government and working in parallel in several areas. If you take an example as Decent Life that you mentioned, it's also a very brilliant initiative, our presidential initiative of Decent Life is developing Egypt from the rural areas to all the villages, and of course those are the same areas that civil society is working on, water connections, health projects, educational projects. So everyone is moving in parallel with the governmental and the presidential initiatives in order to develop our country.
Right. On the other way around, how does We're All One and other initiatives add to the work of civil society?
At the beginning, when everyone was working on his own, the civil society was working on certain areas of focus, as we said, the health file, the educational file. Now that everyone is working according to a scientific way of serving the community, according to assessments and according to the most needy villages that people are, that the NGOs are trying to develop. Of course, the presidential initiative is working on a lot of areas that serve the country in developing, and it serves our Egypt Vision 2030. So as people everyone is trying to support the equity between people, and that everyone has his demand. So it's all about as if it's a vehicle moving, and everyone is moving together, so the impact is more because the target is one, and it's developing the country and having people have their demands.
How do such initiatives enhance the youth potentials?
The youth in Egypt are majority, and this makes the future brighter and makes more potential in the future. The youth are being helped through education, through better education, because when you measure the development of a country and its potential in the future, there are two very important files that have to be taken care of: the education and the health. Youth are given a lot of tools. We have heard about the initiative, the last initiative by Decent Life, which is Agile Youth. Those are camps made for the youth in order to be given a lot of tools, leadership tools, planning tools, knowing a lot about how to deal with all the social media and the connections that are open all the time now, digital transformation tools. So all the country is developing the youth in order to have a better future, as we already have a lot of potential in the youth.
Right. So what are the economic measures taken by the government to be able to control or overcome the current hike in prices that is not only occurring in Egypt but also worldwide because of as a result of the economic crisis worldwide?
This is true. It's a worldwide crisis. In Egypt, we're suffering from it as all the other countries. So we have a lot of initiatives as كلنا واحد. We have a lot of awareness over Egypt when something is the prices are raised in a non-logic way. We cut. We cut this item until the stores return to the larger price. So we're having awareness, and together with the initiative going on, and it was clear at the last month, it was the potato crisis. So a lot of people cut the potato until the prices started to come to its largest price. This is awareness. And of course, initiatives like كلنا واحد, it's an initiative that controls the prices and gives discounts to the families, and it's a seasonal initiative that goes in a certain month. For example, in the back-to-school season, school tools are being sold in discounted prices in Rashid, in Ramadan. Now it's the summer time, and the initiative is in its 26th days, and it's getting very good feedbacks from the citizens.
Right. In other words, I wanted to say, do you think it's enough initiatives? I mean, it's enough that the government is taking initiatives like that to stand up to the challenges and the difficulties facing the market, the monopoly, the hiking prices, the unofficial hiking prices by merchants? Or do you think in enabling new laws or enforcing very harsh laws and punishment for those people would be supporting those initiatives also, in addition to what the government is doing?
We're having a free market. All the goods are being priced by the sellers. But meanwhile, when you have competition in the market and you have an initiative like كلنا واحد, and people know the real prices of the goods they buy, people put pressure on the stores that they regulate the prices and sell in larger price. As we said, in the initiative of كلنا واحد, it is a win-win initiative because the stores sell more and they get little profit from each item, but at the end they get a net profit, which is gives them the profit that they are seeking with more selling. So they sell more with less prices.
Exactly.
As for the citizens, they benefit from the low prices, and it puts the pressure on the other sellers of the same items that they sell in a larger price and do not go high with the prices. So as we're having a free market, we are also putting pressure on stores to regulate the prices, and of course in some items the price cannot get higher, as the bread, for example, the strategic items. And as for the other items, for example, people buying refrigerators or any items for the house,
Okay.
it's the pressure that is put on the stores in order to regulate the prices and get into competition with the initiative كلنا واحد partners.
Right. On this note, of course, Dr. Amany El Shennawy, the civil society expert, would like to thank you so much, and you have a good day. And by this, we come to the end of this edition of the Breakfast Show for today. Many thanks to all of you. Till we see you again tomorrow morning. That's a goodbye.